Okay, so best TWS under 4000. Well, Realme recently launched Realme Buds Air 3, and in our recent video here, the gadgets video, a lot of you asked us to cover TWS. Also, we picked up Dizo Buds Z. Nice. Boat AirDoves 441, that's a lot of ratings and reviews, man. Noise Buds VS103, and just to push the budget a little bit, Sony WH-C500. Most popular TWS so that you can make a wiser purchase. And to make all of these things easier, we'll be rating them in tiers. So go for the best TWS, just buy it. Very solid TWS that is good in most of the things but average in one. Did the job. Like, this is for the TWS with one really good feature, like either sound quality, comfort or ANC, but average in everything else. And then you know it, I know it tier, not just TWS, anything which falls in this tier, don't buy it. And let's start with the 5th TWS first, and we'll slowly move towards the number 1 TWS. First up is Dizo Buds Z. It cost 1799, and judging from reviews, it is quite popular in this segment. Now we have both Dizo Buds Z Pro and Dizo Buds Z. I'll mostly talk about the Dizo Buds Z or Z. Now, in case you don't know, Dizo is a sub-brand of Realme which already is a leader in TWS segment. And if you see Dizo and Realme, there are a lot of similarities. Like, the case is similar, the buds are similar, and features are also kind of same. In fact, see here, both phones connect to the same Realme Link app, which is interesting. But, there's always a but. It's just that Dizo products are usually on the budget side, so the build quality is also a bit below average. Also, one more small thing that I noticed, there's no pairing button on the case. See? The Realme one has it over here. So if you have to pair the buds to your phone, you just have to put the buds in your ears and long press for like about 5 to 8 seconds. It's a long and complex process, but I really liked the flat curved design of the case. And see here, it goes in and out of the jeans pocket quite easily compared to the Noise ones. And let's do a one-hand test. Oh, pretty fine. But I would say it's like 6 out of 10 in terms of audio quality. There's bass in it, but there's no punch in it. Like, you get it, this type of punch and tight bass, but it's good for generic Bollywood music, and also the comfort is really good. The Dizo Buds Z give you 16 hours of battery life in total, like 4.5 on the buds plus extra 11.5 hours charging on the case. Now I would put Dizo Buds Z in the very solid tier. Usually you don't get good TWS in this price range, but Dizo Buds Z is good for the price. Next up, we have the all-time best seller on Amazon, Boat AirDoves 441. Now I'll put the Boat AirDoves 441 in you know it, I know it tier. We'll get to the reason in a moment, but the reason we picked up this TWS first is because of its rating. Like, see here on Amazon, it has almost 150,000 ratings and a solid 4-star. So a lot of you will consider it, and we want to test if it is worthy. Now let me tell you what separates this from the rest. First of all, when you open the case, see the RGB light blinking, which is a bit flashy. I for one don't want a RGB on my ears. Like, imagine you walking down some street and people staring you because RGB. I prefer sleek and subtle stuff, but some users might like it. Also, some reviews said that you don't get charging cable or earbuds of different size in the box, but as you can see, you do get them in the box. And if you're lucky, then you also get a boat head sticker, some Chennai Super King stuff. They have lots and lots of paperwork. No, yeah, Ghana subscription nahi hai. And if this is your first TWS, you get a charging cable and extra air tips with all of the TWS in the box. I found them a bit uncomfortable in my ears compared to the other TWS. Like, it puts a lot of pressure on this area. Like, it feels you're in a flight and it's taking off, like that kind of pressure in the ear. So I removed the fin and then I used it as it is. And after that, it was a bit better. The audio quality is, of course, very bass heavy, something that you will find in all boat headphones or earphones. So that's something you will know if you have tried other boat products. Now, the Boat AirDoves has IPX7 water resistant. Like, usually in this price range, you get IPX4 or IPX5. And this is cheaper and still it has higher water resistant rating. So let's check that. We'll dip it in water and first see the music is playing. So it's working. Now let me put it in this bowl of water. Great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me pick it out and just do that and okay, let me wipe it and check. Hold on. So we put this back into the case and removed, and now it's working. You can't listen more than that, copyright strike. Now I put it into you know it, I know it tier because I wasn't able to use it for longer duration. It didn't fit me. So if it fits you, it's actually good for the price. You can also check Oppo Enco buds. We have a dedicated video on it. It has the same bassy sound style, but the fit is far more comfortable. Next up is the Sony WH-C500. Now I was really excited about it and it did cross the budget of the video, but Team TechWiser asked for it, so let's go. Now see, if you buy a TWS for more than 5,000, you expect them to have good mic quality. And a lot of you guys take calls on TWS. So here's the mic test.
So here's the audio quality through the Sony WH-C500, and we are outdoor here in extreme condition. You should hear wind, traffic, all sort of noise. And this is the Dizo Buds G, just to give you an idea of how the mic quality is for a TWS worth 1,500 or 1,700 rupees. And this is the audio through the Realme Buds Air 3, and I believe this should have better mic quality because they have more mics on the outside to cancel noise. But let me know how's it.
Now in my personal experience, I've experienced a lot of call drops, or the other side always had problem listening to me. So the mic quality is not on par. Also, this has no touch controls. You have buttons on this, which is fine, but you can't hear or actually feel pressing the buttons like I have accidentally clicked them while removing t-shirt or just randomly, like no sound. Normally there should be like this kind of feedback. The only thing to love about it is the sound quality. Like these earbuds have really good sound quality, and unlike their expensive earphones, Sony has made the TWS case small this time around. Like it's very handy and goes easily into your pocket. Also, I liked the design of the case, this transparent thing, and the color of the TWS. I really liked it. And you get 20 hours of battery life combined with both the case and the buds. And you don't get ANC, dual device connectivity, in-ear detection or low latency gaming mode, none of that. So if your priority is only good audio quality, well, this is recommended. I'll put it in did the job tier because it only gives good audio quality. And by the way, this is priced at 5,990 on Amazon, and you get an 899 card discount, which brings the price somewhere around 5,000. So this review is for 5,000. And if the price falls further down, like 3,500 or 4,000, super recommended. Now, before we move on to the best TWS in this list, we have the newly launched Noise Buds VS103. Now, since the price is very less, like it's about 1799 on Amazon, but I checked Noise own website and currently it sells for 1199, which is like a very cheap pricing. Now, since the price is very less, the build quality is kind of average. Like see, the lid is flimsy, and if I do this, it snaps back. So the hinge is not that strong. Battery life is around half, that is 18 hours, and you don't get ANC at this price. So for the price, it's pretty good. The audio quality is similar to both TWS, but this is far more comfortable compared to both. So for a budget of 1,200 rupees, recommended. I'll put it in very solid tier because usually at this price, you don't see such good TWS. Now finally, the best TWS. Like previously, Realme Buds 2 was a massive success. It sold for 3,200 rupees and it was a really good TWS at that price. We at TechWiser recommended it a lot. Now the Buds Air 3 might seem like a minor upgrade to Realme Buds Air 2, but they have brought some really good features. Like number one, you can connect TWS to two devices at the same time. Now see here, I'm listening to the video on my Windows laptop on the Realme Buds Air 3. Now as soon as I get a call on my phone, the video here pauses and now I can take a call on the Realme Buds Air. Hey, subscribe to TechWiser. Second, they have moved the logo from the middle to the top, like over here, so it's not there in front of your eyes. They have also reduced the size of the TWS. The stem is now shorter if you look at it side by side, but the battery life is increased now. You get 30 hours of playback compared to 25 hours in the previous generation. So 8 hours on the buds and 22 hours on the case without ANC. Now, just like the previous generation, they are super comfortable. The audio quality is sharp now this time, but you can change the equalizer settings here in the app. So suppose if you like more bass, you can go for the bass boost equalizer settings, or if you want more balanced sound like me, you can go balance. Also, you get decent ANC, fast charge, Realme Link app support, low latency gaming mode, etc, all those features. So this is straight up GOAT territory. Super recommended. Only thing to take care is, listen carefully. A lot of people who bought Realme Buds Air 2 complain that it went dead in a couple of months on our SNL. In fact, ours is also dead, but thankfully you can get them replaced from the service center. Thankfully the warranty period is now extended from 6 months to 1 year, but just make sure you have the bill and the box. Let us know if you would like us to test the replacement claim of all popular TWS brand. Let's get 5,000 likes for that. Now, in simple words, you pay around 500 rupees more, and what you get is 2-device connectivity, better design and slightly better battery. And I would say 500 rupees is worth that. Like, I would give 500 rupees just for the 2-device connectivity. Right now you get it for 3,999, but during the early bird offer it was sold for around 3,500. So expect the same price in the upcoming sale. So that was the list, and we are thinking of doing a TWS blind test because sound is subjective, but how much? How much? That is the question that has to be asked. On that note, this is Pradeep signing off. See you in the next video. Pew pew.